In the words of John F. Kennedy, the only requirement for evil to succeed is for good men to stand by and do nothing. While he was talking about the threat of communism, it would seem that many people throughout history have embraced this attitude, but one of the best examples of this was the Dutch Christian woman Corrie ten Boom during World War II. During the conflict, she opened the doors of her home to hundreds of Jewish people and helped them reintegrate back into society upon their release from a concentration camp. For her brave efforts, she received the Righteous Among Nations Award from the Yad Vashem Remembrance Association, and her book received many prizes and much recognition as well. And while it's true, she did receive a lot of help from her father, Casper ten Boom. Her efforts to help the Jewish population during World War II make her one of the most exemplary people of this time period. She truly stood up for what was good in the face of tremendous evil. During May of 1940, the Dutch were awakened by the sound of the German Luftwaffe overhead. This marked the beginning of the 4-day conflict at which the Netherlands fell to the German forces. And while Corrie ten Boom and her family were not under immediate threat, being white Protestants, this all soon changed when they welcomed their Jewish neighbors into their home to hide them away from the Nazis. Soon word spread, and everyone from the wealthy to the poor who needed help hiding from the Gestapo came to the ten Booms' home for shelter, and they turned no one away. For years, they hid the Jewish population away from the Gestapo and kept them safe and secure. Not only that, but Corrie ten Boom managed to procure food stamps during the war for all of those who were in need of it. Her efforts during the wartime saved hundreds of Jewish people from being captured by the Nazis, and as well as helping many more who needed in little ways as well. But not only was she a very brave person by welcoming Jewish people into her home, her bravery and tremendous faith in God continued once she was captured by the Gestapo and forced into a concentration camp. Even though her entire family was killed, she said, "As deep as any pit, God's love is still deeper." Because of her steadfast faith in God, she managed to convert many of her guards over to Christianity and provided the beacon of hope for her fellow prisoners. Her tremendous bravery in the face of horrible adversity and human suffering was able to inspire many more to go on and live better lives. And while it's true, she could have just stopped after welcoming Jews into her home for 4 years and being in a concentration camp. Upon her release, she was one of the most well-respected people afterwards by setting up rehabilitation centers for all of those who were captured and upon their release, and she helped them reintegrate back into society afterwards. This was a truly great and remarkable feat she did. Afterwards, she continued along and provided speeches and lectures for all of those throughout Europe, as well as wrote many more books. Her efforts after the war were just as great as the ones during it. And while it's true, during World War II, there were many great people, such as Elie Wiesel and Viktor Frankl. Corrie ten Boom deserves a place right beside them for her efforts in hiding away Jewish people from the Gestapo, from keeping her faith while being caught in a concentration camp, as well as maintaining her righteous and selfless attitude upon her release as well. Many people stood by and watched Adolf Hitler spread evil all throughout Europe, but Corrie ten Boom decided to do something about it.